Yo, assalamu alaikum, badi Gambia ko kal kontong alto kendol nal kontong kendol nal badi mala gedama. E radio spin banko kang sal sato kono bi jun karo tili tang anim fulo la badi ko bi dimanche la. Alo mari alma dimanche kairo kindla na banko kang alo mari alasi na jamano sumaya alasi na jamano alasi kairo sabani ya nin tenku hamen ko menti wala mo bankola yiriwa development wala karola and the well-being of the citizenry comme banko dengul taranya ani balunya o wesono ala nyame mansakunda nyin fo ala sinana e notindi ila nyin sangilulo men mandeto be bulo purka bankola afia tamandi kaje ko fo sinana kusa manan Gambia dengul men ke fenti aske nafati banko dongol si nafala for the next generation finance bula nafa kono bari banko do ko molti banko do ko manke komen ibake la pro lungume ba kono o sama banko do ko ni bake kay kakele fu faw ayenta tarla jela fu faw momo nata atewo banko kan next generations will be nyanda ke munafa o do ko wala ado ko manyana kata kake do ko de men na keta drong wati dandang aita aitinya nyanda gala finity ka maintenance because ni mang sustainable development o nyinke o development o nying it is not worthy because morning abe still for just a few or time wrong comment wrong it won't stay long isinaje ko banko se fuala kotake so what is going to be the next step walam to struggle again pro ibe o feng men ibe soling ala pour ka replace kotake to o kamala yebe do ko kala do ko ke men a do ko se ke do ku kendoti ase betia ase me for forever hanata bukale muneke la drong ka samana drong ka preserve wala ngi drong to take care of it ka jeko it can stay longer and it can have longer life survive longer period wala be kala bankola kodola tankoti anim fana banko dengol sinana se muna fannola for long period of time so ngine mu koti ning a sustainable development of monkey among sort of banko kan any development comes across the country it will just be like that it will come and across for a certain time then it will vanish away dum malafio na banko kan laftamul ni banko la kodo dunda koko kuna onyanta kala feniti men anyanta banko dum na fala forever whether the present generation or the next generations to come will be they have to enjoy that development from our covered our cost should be spent on genuine development which will bring a sustainable development which will serve and deliver the needs of the citizenry, the citizens and the sundry. So, nyimu feneti meng badi ngolo nyimbekela feneti wala sina nafasot no. Banku doko munati is a commitment and a political will. Sa ite ko moli tombong political la karola ye tombo yesindi ye pru to be there to take care of the state affairs. So then it is officially into you forget about more many just it wrong your individual interest. So nyim kuleti men wala siatan na Africa bankol kam wala tina we cannot have a genuine development momo nata wrong wo kam wrong just how to enrich him or herself first then consider the others those who voted him or her in that position. So for that being the case, that's why we are lacking so many things in our countries, especially when you come to the principle of the basic things which we need every day. Things like health, education, good agriculture for us to have a sustainable development in that area, which means to have a food security, self-security. We can secure food for ourselves without relying on importation from other productions from other countries, what other people have been cultivating in their country. If we have secured food for ourselves, shelters for ourselves, education, health, and good infrastructure, and we have a good structural government which is which will commit itself to deliver the expectation of the nation, that is going to be a win-win game, as the VP said. But still, we all know that the VP was addressing the retreat cabinet meeting. But anyway, what the address was very good, and it was timely, and it was adequate, appropriate too. But the problem is, let us see, because people said action is louder than sound. Because of what? If you say something, but you don't come to effect it, you don't come to take an action which you have been promising, that means that good, sweet words, good words, and that conference which you have called to address the nation, to show them that the commitment or the principles and the affairs you people are going to bring on table for the general public to be aware of. Addressing that doesn't mean it is end there on the table. No, you have to take an action from the table there. When you go back to the office, you have to take an action on those affairs, those projects, to implement them to the core, so that you can have good delivering to the nation, those who have positioned you at that position. So this is the thing. Not only it will be left for you to come and say sweet words and well organized speak, people will appreciate it, but that doesn't make any logic. The only thing which will be good, just to take action, to implement the project you've been mentioning at that particular place, at that conference, so that people can see what you have been saying. You are now ready to deliver it to the nation. So this is the only thing people can see. You people are committed to what you have been saying. So this is it. So mbadi wolo kama mbado men fola trong mansakunda mumenti wala kana banku dingol lafta menna ka topoto e bari moneng itul lebe maraling banko do kol itul laka do kol ke banko kam do kol ka kenyadi banko la kodo e ko le use ni buka banko la kodo use, nobody will bother to question them, because moneng ila julute kunna barna julole be mansakunda do kulal kunna. Anyone from president to the last person, abe is an obligation putting a health account, because muneng itol nke jonna kodola be pare na ranke so chabo be to lebulu, whether directly or indirectly, but they are the one who put their hands inside that coffer. So ukamala fonge question, fonge account, wala what are they doing with that money, the funds of the public? So we have to follow them. There should be exigencies. We have to follow them constantly without relenting our exigencies towards them, because you cannot trust somebody with the fund or the resource of the country. You leave him like that, scot-free like that. No, because it is not appropriate. Nowadays, people cannot be very, very trusted in terms of whether in the position where they are, because we've seen a lot of cases, especially in Africa. the leaders, the authorities, they never fulfill their promises. Not all of them, but most of them. So for that being the case, we cannot leave them like that. We have to hold them account. We have to hold them and to account them for what the money of the state, what they have been doing with it. So for that, it is not something which you are witch hunting somebody, or you don't like somebody, or you hate somebody for the position where he or she is. No, just only to hold them accountable for what the fund, where are they going to place it, and where they have been doing with it. So otherwise we don't have any problem with them, because if you are not at the public place or public office, nobody will come to your house. You are doing your own private business. Nobody is going to hold you account for that, because what? It is your own property. You can do whatever thing you want to do with it legally, without abusing others or without offending the law. So for that, nobody will care about you about it. But at the moment you are at the public office and your hand is inside the public cover, the resource of the country, then you have a problem with the general public. So this is the case. So mari ngolo ngina mukoti man sakunda momanya na puruka annoyed oka kamfa pour monadrom pour kal tolta kal tonton kal kontibo alwe menke kam bankola kodo na be bulu bankola kodo na be bulu fo moli alta yal nyilinka alka kodo ke nyadile sago nyabe ko kono fellerol hakilo be tenten trol ni yaje ko ite be menke kam among sufficient bankola fengo men be buli ko ka dundi men kunna man sufficient people moli rights le nyanto sur le pour ko al nyant kalta kal tonton wala o nyanto kan mo man kuno to manki komen e mola kong o man la fi mola la palaso nyinto. No, that's not the question. The question is to make a good use of the public fund. O dam malem koti bankola ko do ka dunde fen kunna membe kala banko